Good morning, guys, from beautiful sunny Mazatlan, where it's beautiful and sunny. Clear blue sky, not a freaking cloud up there. Just unbelievable. Look at this. It's probably about 26 degrees right now. I'm supposed to go up to 27, I think, today. Yesterday it was actually quite warm, 30 degrees. Anyway, the saga at Scotiabank continues. I called this morning, 20-minute wait time, listening to really crappy on-hold music, and I finally got through to a representative and spoke to her, and I gave her the whole story. She had asked me a bunch of questions they ask and identified me. Oh, she says, okay, I'm going to put you on hold for a minute. And I said, yeah, no problem. She put me on hold. It was a minute, then 2, then 10. Then I got a fast busy, and the phone went dead. So I called again. And I waited on hold for 25 minutes to speak to a representative. All the time hearing recorded messages. Your call is important to us. Yeah, sure it is. So anyway, I finally got through to him. And I'm none the wiser. He couldn't give me a tracking number. On Thursday, they told me, oh, it'll be there Monday. I know it will. It'll be there Monday. And I said, well, do you have a tracking number? No. You'd have to call on Monday to get that. And that's what I did today. He still can't give me a tracking number. So, I don't know what to do. It's just crazy. A month. It's been a month now. February 16th was when the card was compromised. So now we're March 16th, and I still don't have a replacement card. Well, that's just not right. That shouldn't be allowed. So I'm still waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And I'll probably see DHL go up the street later. I know the driver, and if he has anything for me, I'll be sure to get it, but I'm not holding out any hope. It's 10 to 11 right now, and with a rush package, they'd probably be here at 9 o'clock, so I don't think he has a package for me, but we'll see. And, sorry, the light keeps changing because I'm pacing the floors in my wheelchair, trying to burn off some energy. And then, because I needed one, another problem popped up. I paid my CFE bill, my electric utility bill, at the OXXO the other day, and then I see a message where I used a little Mexican MasterCard I have to pay that, and all I have on that card is a $1,000 spending limit, and I see where the payment went through, and then OXXO refunded my card. And I have a receipt for paying, but I don't think that's actually been paid. And CFE will come and shut your power right off, right quick. And so my cutoff day is the 23rd, I think. So when Santos, my buddy, comes to get me tomorrow to go to the police station to report the phone theft, if he's got the time, I'm going to ask him to drive me down to CFE, because that's not a place I want to go in the wheelchair. It's on a busy bus route, and yeah, just not going to happen. So if he can take me down there, and he's fluently bilingual, that would help. We'll find out if the payment's been made, and if not, I'll make the payment right there. And another concern. It's a good thing I paid it. I paid it within minutes of the bill being slipped through the door here, and it gives me a little breathing space. So today's a holiday here. It's Benito Juarez Day, and Juarez was a former Mexican president, and apparently an all-round good guy, like kind of thought of as like Abe Lincoln is thought of in the United States. I don't know, just one of the famous presidents. I keep wanting to say PM. Presidents. Anyway, so kids are off school, the banks are closed, everything's closed today. So DHL may not even be delivering, who knows? But I guess we'll see. I don't know what to do. I'm out of ideas. I called the ombudsman for banking services in Canada, and they asked me if I'd made a complaint with Scotiabank. Yeah, I said yes. In fact, I've made 2 official complaints. And they said, well, what did they say? And I said, they haven't said anything yet. And they said, they've got up to 56 days to answer before we have to do anything, or we can do anything. Yeah, we can do anything, I guess is what she said. Anyway, thank God my friends helped me out, and I got a replacement phone so I can make a video like this. And yesterday's video, it was actually quite easy to upload it into YouTube compared to using the Samsung phone I had. The Samsung used to say, oh, we gotta save this video before we can send it. And you'd wait while it saved the video, and then it'd finally get around to sending it, and it took a long time. This went straight to YouTube. So that's good. And I like this phone for a replacement phone that I bought relatively cheaply. It's a good phone. Motorola G06. And God, I wish I could get a bank card. Driving me nuts. It's becoming a shorter and shorter drive. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Bye for now.